right here. This is when I did the luminol testing.
CSI officer Tracy McClendon analyzed every sink in the Horwitz house.
This is Radley's bathroom. He's very clean. You can see the entire sink is full. The faucet is covered. Everything is covered and glowing.
Could this not be blood?
The glow was really, really bright and it faded quick, which tells me that it's more of a cleaning solution than blood. Blood will glow a little lighter and it will last a little longer.
McClendon testified that all the sinks in the house had a similar reaction, which may poke a hole in Tesh's theory.
We do it to show blood, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that is blood.
Could be bleach, right, or household products or things like that.
Yes.
Right, it's possible.
Yes.
It's also possible that it's blood, though, right?
Yes.
But Tesh claims it's proof that Radley, a known neat freak, washed his father's blood off his hands.
You clean yourself. I mean, you're obsessive about cleaning. I will bet you that you even have $100 says you've got a bottle in your pocket right now.
Guilty. Oh, guilty of having Colonel.
Right. Thanks for the clarification.
I want to get you too excited, sorry.
Give me a sense of what you need to convey to this jury.
Somebody else did it.
That somebody else, Tesh claims, may include a hitman hired by Radley. Tesh says this smear of Lanny Horwitz's blood on a gate at his home contains DNA from an unidentified person.
Someone else's DNA is on that bloody smudge on the gate. Someone else was involved with this. It wasn't Donna, it wasn't Radley, it wasn't any of the security guards.
Is that the gate that everyone has to come in and out of to go through the front door?
Yes, it is. The state says the mystery DNA is meaningless. The smudge on the post has Lanny's blood on it and the DNA of someone else who did not match anyone in that house. Isn't that your killer?
Now, when they swab the gate to get the blood off of it, it picks up the underlying DNA of anyone that ever touched that gate since the last time it was ever cleaned, which could be countless numbers of people.
And to prove that no intruder was responsible, prosecutors point to the alarm system in the house.
Good
The
morning.
was in fact the glass
Is it the
shattered
good
alarm
morning?
from the sound of the
I
gun
don't
being
know. It's
fired
a
in the
good
bathroom,
morning.
which meant and corroborated that no other person had come into the home prior to the first shot being fired.
Tesh tries to back up his new theory by introducing Hitman, a technical manual for independent contractors.
You bought the Hitman book at a gun show, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
And the essence of this Hitman book is it teaches you how to kill somebody and get away with it. Yes?
As opposed to telling somebody to get caught, yes.
McRoberts says the Hitman theory is bogus because Lanny Horwitz was killed with his own gun.
What hitman would go to do a hit and hope to God that people had a gun that they could find to complete the
Good
kill?
morning.
Your Hitman theory.
Good
The
morning.
problem I see with that is that Donna's in the house. She would have seen this Hitman, wouldn't she?
If you're in your house and you hear shots, do you just go out and run out to see what's going on, especially if you don't have a gun on you? Or do you stay somewhere safe?
He portrays me as a complete screw-up, a nitwit, and unemployed, so where am I going to come up with the money to hire some hitman?
There's someone in this case who can answer so many questions about what happened that morning, the morning of September 30th. And that's Donna herself. Everyone wonders if Donna will finally break her silence.
Ms. Horowitz, no. The decision to testify or not to testify is your call.
Look at that. Tamsak. Tamsak. Hello. Tamsak. Why should I shut up? It's my live stream. You are the one. Hola, amigo. Tamsak ka. Ikaw lang. Into this. Good, 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 good. Kazera, hello. Speed. Uh-uh. Today, Ate. It's Friday. I'm just a bit happy. Singer. Ah, pa.
She was jealousy.
It's today. My, ano, it's very long time. Uh, my head is so itchy. I don't have enough sleep, so I can't. I don't wanna die. Huh? Ew. I'm too busy for the drama, you know.
Now, a special two-part edition of 48 Hours.
Too much drama. Too.
Murderers come in all shapes and sizes
Oh my goodness.
and ages. Didn't matter how young she was, how pretty she was, how smart she was. She wanted to kill him. She intended to kill him.
Kilkenny 911. Ma'am,
12th of 2012, which was a Friday night, Shana Hubers had called the police and said that she had killed her boyfriend in self-defense. I went immediately to the Highland Heights Police Department. She had already been transported there by the first responders to the scene.
Great strategy. So much drama. You know, the person is trying to earn money, and he wants, you know,
Ryan Poston at 2012,
um,
29-year-old
an
lawyer.
attention.
He did mostly civil law. Very successful. Had a very good practice.
Smart.
I'm just too tired of drama.
When he walked into a room, he immediately.
If you don't want to,
got it. He was a very good-looking guy, and he had a very big heart.
Your name is Shayna?
Shayna at the time was a 21-year-old, recently graduated college student from the University of Kentucky with a psychology degree. Very, very bright, smart individual. And obviously she was very pretty too. They were together for a few months at a time, and then they were apart for some time period.
To say that their relationship was on and off would probably be an understatement. It was a roller coaster.
He was running me around the room, like picking me up and like had my face and stuff.
I was in an adjoining room with a video monitor, so I was watching this live.
Told me about a place on the light here.
She talked nonstop,
If you go to jail, are you allowed to keep your phone?
hour after hour.
I knew he was violent. I knew he was crazy.
2 hours and 40-something minutes, I believe.
I had my head banged into the seat of my thing for money.
The facts and the evidence did not support her claim of self-defense.
And he asked me for money. He had to look for and call me.
My name is Michelle Snodgrass. I am the prosecutor in the case against Shayna Hubers.
I thought I loved her.
She was putting on a show. She was dancing. She was laughing. She was snapping her fingers and saying, I did it.
It was like an evening with Shayna Hubers, like on Broadway.
I have never seen someone who was so desperate to tell her story. to
You're
anyone who would
innocent.
listen.
You're innocent. Aww.
I
My
never
head
had
is
one
itchy.
emotion that would have indicated
I'm so happy, Miraj. It's Friday, and I hope I can
if she was that afraid,
have a rest
go out the door.
tomorrow.
Is your daughter a murderer?
Shayna Hubers is not a murderer. No, she is not.
I hope, I hope, I hope. Miraj, my credits on FX are Fluey. It's gone. Do you have a dummy email so that I can use the free one?
I think about him every day. You don't think something like that is ever going to happen to someone you know.
Matt Herron still struggles to make sense of what happened the night of October 12, 2012, when his close friend Ryan Poston was killed.
There's something I could have done that could have prevented that, and I know a lot of people in his life had to have felt the same way.
How did things spiral so out of control between Ryan and his girlfriend,
It's
Shayna
wrong.
Hubers, that she shot him to death, insisting it was to protect herself?
What was lost when your friend was shot?
He's the type of person that you want in your life. Not just a friend, but a loving son, a protective, adoring older brother. He had 3 younger sisters that he absolutely adored.
Ryan's family was close-knit. even though his parents divorced when he was little. He was extremely close to his father, Jay Poston. And when his mother remarried to Peter Carter, Ryan thought of him as a second father.
He had two men who loved him like a son. He wanted to express how big of a role both of those men played in his life. So he had his middle name legally changed to Carter. He was very proud of that.
What did he want to do? What did you see him do years ago?
You know, I used to joke that I would run his first political campaign for him for free.
Sarah Robinson, who grew up with Shayna in Lexington, Kentucky, says Shayna's future seemed promising as well.
And how smart was she?
I thought she was close to genius, in my opinion. I mean, she always was in AP classes, always getting A's and everything.
Shayna received countless awards for academic excellence and leadership,
She liked to succeed at anything and everything that she did.
and that included music and drama.
Was she a good actress?
She thought she was.
Sarah says back in high school, Shayna also had a real flair for the dramatic when it came to boys.
If a guy like broke up with her or something, or if a guy just said they weren't interested in her, she would take it pretty hard, crying.
I'm so haggard, guys.
Screaming. She didn't really like to let things go.
It was a side of Shayna Ryan would come to know
Eye
too well.
bugs.
Shayna went to school in Lexington, more than 80 miles away from Ryan's condo in Highland Heights. The two probably never would have met if it weren't for Facebook. He spotted provocative photos of her, and they started dating in the spring of 2011. He was 28 and a lawyer. She was 19 and a college student.
And was she happy?
Yeah, she seemed to be happy. I mean, she never said that there was anything wrong in the relationship.
She was just always there.
But according to Ryan's friend, Allie Wagner, there was plenty wrong, right from the start.
How did Shayna react when she first met you?
She was so cold. You could just immediately tell that she was just obsessed. I think she had a goal in the beginning to make him settle down with her, and when she wasn't becoming successful, that became a problem.
He was very busy with work. He wasn't really looking for anyone. He had tried to end things a few times.
But Ryan was having a tough time getting Shayna to let go. Shayna admitted in a text to a friend, he says he's only with me because I make him feel so awful about it when I cry.
He didn't want to hurt her feelings. Unfortunately, she just refused to take no for an answer.
And so the two were on again, off again for 18 months.
She would come by his place when she was in town.
To show up unannounced.
Absolutely.
As Shayna became more possessive, Ryan's exasperation and concern grew. In a text to his cousin, he wrote, "This is getting to be restraining order level crazy. She showed up at my condo like 3 times and refuses to leave each time." He also complained about Shayna's obsessive behavior in a Facebook message to Allie.
Literally, probably the craziest person I have ever met. She almost scares me. I wish I had said, if she scares you or if she's crazy, just walk away.
Instead, he kept taking her back.
I think he was playing mind games with her.
Ryan's neighbor, Nikki Carnes, claims there's another side to this turbulent relationship.
Yeah, it's about to start. It's still
Ryan
6
was emotionally abusive.
a.m.
She would always
But,
tell me
you
that
know,
she would say she needed a boob job.
the video
or
editing,
she left,
it's,
and,
you know,
she
video
cried,
editing
she needed
needs
to leave
some
somewhere.
patience. And it's not. And then I think I'm not using the,
Picked up his laundry. She did his laundry.
I'm not using Premiere Pro. That's why it's hard for me.
Could there have been a Ryan that you
But
didn't
trying to be,
know that had a dark side?
to work
And
this
if you praise
out.
him, never once raised his voice. He's always been the same. Super nerdy, super sweet.
Ryan hoped Shayna had finally gotten the message didn't tell her was that he had a date with a world-class beauty. Ohio! Audrey Bolte, Miss Ohio USA 2012, whom he also met on Facebook. But he did tell Allie, a former beauty pageant contestant herself, who knew Audrey.
She's very beautiful, very personable, and all that kind of stuff. So Ryan was a perfect match for her. He was really excited to go.
Ryan and Miss Ohio were supposed to meet at a bar that Friday night. But Shayna showed up at his condo, and Ryan never made it.
Someone shooting someone and then waiting 15 minutes to call. That in itself was bizarre.
Lieutenant Dave Fornash and his partner were the first to arrive on the scene.
I want you to go to your front door.
Try lemon, juice, and coconut.
Okay, I will. And you're
The instructor to get on the ground.
Let's see.
Police escorted Shayna to the station, knowing she had shot Ryan to death.
Takes up the gun.
But was it to save her life, or had she entered Ryan's condo with the plan to take his? Even seasoned investigators could never have imagined what would unfold in the hours after Shayna Hubers killed Ryan Poston.
It was crazy. You just wouldn't believe it.
From the moment Lieutenant Dave Fornash brought her into that interrogation room, Shayna's behavior was bizarre.
As he started to leave, she started making noise as if she was crying or trying to cry or wailing. As soon as he walked out of the room, she stopped immediately.
Police Chief Bill Birkenhauer was immediately suspicious.
Like a light switch.
Exactly.
Well, what do you think it was?
Right off the bat, I'm thinking that she's pretending. She wasn't crying. No tears came out of her eyes.
Because you had the right to remain silent.
Shayna was then read her rights, and although she asked to see a lawyer,
I do want to try.
I can't answer any questions at all.
she found it impossible
I was so out of it.
to remain silent.
I was like, this is not the thing that I'm doing, and can you come to this meeting?
Shayna talked. Constantly.
Oh, Frank's really, really Christian. Murder is a sin.
It just seemed like she was constantly misbehaving.
You know, pretty cute. Did you ever see that?
She talked so much that the officers were wanting to leave the room.
I don't get anything else. Can you shut up with it? Like, you just keep really.
They were switching off so they wouldn't get burnt out.
For almost 3 hours, Shayna told anyone who would listen about an alleged history of abuse by Ryan,
He told somebody his jokes before.
leading up to a fight in which she says she feared for her life.
And I shot him in self-defense because he bounced up the corner. I hit my head on a headboard and could have died.
But the more she talked, the more her words would come back to haunt her,
This story never stayed the same.
beginning with exactly how Ryan's gun ended up in
Okay.
And he was screaming at me, telling me I was elderly, beat me.
By all accounts, Ryan, who owns several guns and was licensed to carry, had a habit of placing his handgun on the dining room table after coming home from work.
And I just picked up the gun. And in the middle of him doing something with his arm or saying something crazy, I shot him.
This time, she told police that she picked up the gun off the table while Ryan was yelling at her. But remember, Shayna had told the 911 operator a different story about wrestling the gun away from him.
And he reached down and grabbed the gun, and I grabbed it out of his hand and pulled the trigger.
But But Shayna didn't stop at one bullet. As she described the final moments of Ryan's life, the details were beyond disturbing.
1,
And
2,
he was laying with his face on the table, like twitching. And so I moved him.
2,
He moved me.
3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I shot her probably 6 times. Shot him in the face.
4,
He fell onto the ground. He was like laying like this. His glasses were still on. He was twitching some more. I shot it a couple more times just to make sure he was dead. Because I didn't want to watch him die.
She didn't say that she was worried about him suffering. She said that she couldn't stand to see that. That's why she finished him off.
If someone's wounded on the ground, someone that you love, wouldn't you attempt to resuscitate, to save, rather than shoot him?
Or call 911.
Instead, Shayna admitted she waited at least 10 minutes to call for help.
If we were to pause right now for 10 minutes, it would be interminable to this.
Dry scalp that leads to such issues. No, because no. You know,
That's the case.
If he was to live, then he would have a story to tell.
it's like 4 days already.
Prosecutor
I
Michelle
haven't
Snodgrass.
washed my hair. Maybe tomorrow, when I sleep well, then I can wash it, and the itchy is gone.
Very big. He wanted to get a nose job. Just like her husband. And I shot him right here. I gave him his nose job. He wanted it.
My jaw hit the floor, and I said to myself, did she really say that?
And Shayna had plenty more to say. Even when Shayna wasn't speaking, her actions spoke volumes to the investigators who were watching from the other room. Not only did she dance and twirl, she even sang Amazing Grace.
How do you respond to what we're looking at here is a woman in shock?
Someone who is in shock does not pirouette. Within hours of putting 6 bullets into Ryan Poston and watching him die, she danced and sang.
Here's what's gonna happen right now, Shayna. Okay, with everything that we did, I'm gonna charge you murder.
Shayna Hubers was arrested for murder.
Must agree.
Murder. We're gonna agree.
Ryan had been shot 6 times.
Pretty much every side of his body he'd been shot at.
Doesn't that fit someone who fears for her life at that moment that she's being attacked, that she has to use excessive force to put down the threat?
It more likely indicates somebody who's very angry.
The investigation was far from over. Shayna claims Ryan had a dangerous temper, and she can prove it.
The chessboard today is how it was on the day Ryan died, mid-game. The pieces have changed where it was then.
Ryan Poston's friend, mentor, and chess rivals, attorney Ken Hawley, relished those competitive matches that would sometimes stretch out over days.
And I haven't been able to let it go, really.
But now, that chessboard sits in his office, frozen in place, a metaphor for a life cut short.
When somebody is erased at an early age like that, what has the world lost by not having what they would have come to be?
Ken and his legal assistant, Lori Zimmerman, had offices in the same building as Ryan. They witnessed Shayna's obsessive behavior and the toll it took on him.
If she couldn't get him on his cell phone, she'd call the receptionist and ask for him. Or she'd show up here. It was relentless.
she would text him 50 to 100 times a day. She would just wear him down and exhaust him.
Hello from Ireland.
Okay, Shayna.
KPCM. Hello. My head is so, my scalp is so itchy because I haven't washed my hair this week. Maybe tomorrow I can wash it because I will sleep so good.
Ohio. His news gave Lori an uneasy feeling about Shayna.
And I said, I'm very nervous about what you're doing tonight because who knows what Shayna will do. You need to get her gone. I need you to call the police. I need you to call Locksmith. I need you to make it very final. And that was when he said, hey, Lori, I've got this. Don't you worry about me.
Hours later, Ryan was dead.
I knew she was a stalker. I thought that she was perfectly capable of causing a scene. But murder?
What do you think happened the night he died?
I think that she went over there, tried to talk him out of breaking up with her,
Ryan's friend, Allie Wagner.
and I think he just stood his ground for the first time. I think he just said, no, like this isn't working. I think she picked up the gun and shot him.
In her mind, this was a failure of sorts.
What's
And Shayna didn't fail.
What's
Shayna
up?
is someone who is used to getting her way.
The movie Fatal Attraction comes to mind.
You won't answer my calls. You changed your number. I'm not going to be ignored.
He was trying to break up with her, and I think that Shayna was not going to be broken up with.
Chief Birkenhauer says the proof is in an astonishing trove of texts and emails investigators discover in numbers unlike anything they'd ever seen.
Hundreds of thousands of messages.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yes, and most of the messages were from Shayna. For every one message Ryan sent, she probably sent 50. She couldn't stop herself.
Here it was, a look inside this tortured relationship. Back in February of 2012, 8 months before Ryan's death, he wrote Shayna, "You can tell people you broke up with me." Part of her reply, "I love you dearly, far more than you deserve." Then in March, Ryan pleaded, "Shayna, stop texting me." And in April, he texted, "I no longer have the patience to deal with you."
No, Ryan's a bright guy. He's a lawyer. Why didn't he get a restraining order?
Well, under the law in Kentucky, he didn't qualify for a restraining order. The law in Kentucky basically requires the two to have been living together or to have been married.
Instead, Ryan tried to take matters into his own hands. Another text in April, this time from Ryan
No.
to his cousin. "She came to my place on Sunday
Will you
morning.
give me
I
some
literally had to pick her up
money
and
for food?
throw her into the hall." Still, Ryan just couldn't close the door on their relationship. The two were back together that summer, but things soured again in late August. And Ryan texts Shayna, "I'm turning off the phone and padlocking the door." And then she keeps texting. There are at least 100 messages until finally at some 9
Sure.
hours later.
You can send because you're from India, right, Kishore?
Reading any of these. Stop. What does that tell you about Shayna's
You
behavior?
can send.
Well, this goes back to
You can send anything. Toward.
Shayna once again showed up at his door.
What's toward?
She had her own key.
Ryan had to leave his own condo and leave Shane in there and go spend the night with his father because she would not leave and she continued arguing.
While the prosecution insists Ryan was the one being stalked and living in fear, Shayna told police that at times she was also afraid of him.
I'm thinking Lord God's now.
It's only PayPal. Kishore.
A lot of information is going to
Kishore.
come out about this
It's
relationship.
for now. It's only for
Defense
PayPal.
attorney John Paul Ryan.
This was not a case of anything but self-defense. This is a case where
Can you?
Shayna was acting to save her own dignity and her own safety.
consumed by anger. He'd had a falling out with his ex-law partner who was suing him.
August 16th, 2012, less than 2 months before he was shot and killed, he says, and I want to rig explosives to everything I see.
Well, I don't think anybody's denying that Ryan wasn't going through an emotional time. He was upset about being sued by his former law partner. His rage was never in any of these messages directed at Shayna Hubers. Not one.
October 4th, 2012, Ryan writes this. There's nothing I want more than to just scorch the effing earth and leave this entire city in a pile of burnt rubble. He's fantasizing about doing a violent act, and just days later, according to Shayna, he attacks her.
But that wasn't a violent act directed to any person. You have to put it in context. He does not say he wants to hurt a person.
Pressure is building up. He's got a girlfriend that won't let go. He finally snaps. Shouldn't we believe that?
There's no evidence at the crime scene to indicate that Ryan posted one after Shayna Hubers. Nothing was knocked over.
No
Bye.
struggle. Are you buying this notion of self-defense at all?
Not one bit. Not one bit.
These photos of Shayna taken after her arrest show some light bruising. But police still insist there's no evidence of a life or death struggle. Now, the young woman suspected of cold-blooded murder heads to court to ask a judge to let her out of jail.
This case was always, to me, that senseless act. Senseless. Could never quite make sense of what happened on October 12th. I could never make sense of why Ryan Poston's life was ended.
Why couldn't Shayna Hubers, a brilliant and beautiful grad student, simply walk away from her troubled relationship with Ryan Poston?
One. Pagsaba ha.
Kind of heartbreaking.
Shayna's childhood friend, Sarah Robinson, barely recognizes the sweet, kind-hearted girl she once knew.
I saw her mugshot. That was, I think, the first thing that I saw that really made me take a step back and just be like, oh my god, what did it look like? It looked like someone who was angry and like someone who had just been through hell.
It is June 10th, 2014, almost 2 years since Ryan's death. Shayna has remained in jail the entire time. She is hired a
Yankee.
defense team led by David Mejia. At a bail hearing, they are joined by Shayna's mother, Sharon Hubers.
Shayna was in the Gifted and Talented program.
Sharon, a retired school teacher, is proud of her child's academic success.
She graduated cum laude in 3 years at the University of Kentucky. Shayna was pursuing a master's degree in school guidance counseling at the time in Columbus, Georgia. Walk to the front door, breathe it in. Sun on the floor, where do I begin? Fresh coat on the walls, clean and bright. Kitchen says stay, and it feels right. You look around and I know that little smile starts to glow. Picture your shoes by the mat. Tell me, can you see it like that? This could be home. This could be home.
To Ryan's death. Thursday, October 11th, 2012, the night before Ryan died.
Welcome to the first and only vice presidential debate.
The vice presidential candidates were slugging it out in a televised debate.
You both you both leave each other.
Walk to the front door, breathe it in. Sun on the floor, where do I begin? Fresh coat on the walls, clean and bright. Kitchen says stay, and it feels right. You look around and I know that little smile starts
Wow.
To sit with her daughter. She wanted to lay on the couch and let her feet.
Shayna's relationship with her, what was that like?
I think she's very close to her mom. I think her mom, for a good portion of her life, could have very well been her best friend.
That child has been a blessing to me. She's my whole life.
Sharon Hubers would like her daughter to be released to court custody.
Walk to the front door, breathe it in.
Flight risk because of what she told police.
Part of me wanted to get in our keys and get in my car and leave. Because I knew I wanted to stay with you.
Walk to the front door, breathe it in.
To get
Sun on the floor, where do I begin?
not a flight risk.
Fresh coat on the wall, clean and bright.
Threat to society.
Kitchen says stay, and it feels right. You look around and I know that little smile starts to glow. Picture your shoes by the mat. Tell me, can you see it like that? This could be home. This could be home. You feel it in your bones. This could be home. This could be home. You know it when it hits. A place that just fits. This could be home. This could be home. Backyard space for your Saturday plans.
Wait,
Room for a table and a couple of friends.
may the dark side be with you.
The space outside light in the hall. Every
Oh my goodness.
says it all.
Oh my goodness.
Already moving yourself in. I can see the future start right there in your eyes and heart. This could be home. This could be home. You feel it in your bones. This could be home. This could be home. Know it when it hits. A place that just fits. This could be home. This could be home. Maybe it's the porch. Maybe it's the view. Maybe it's the way it's waiting for you. Open every room. Let your dream land. I'm just saying.
I have to, and it's too bright if I real. Hi, Kandok. I miss you. It's a busy week for me. How are you?
Rejection and rage sent Shayna over the edge. Snodgrass confronts her about Ryan's repeated attempts to break up with her.
Did he invite you over?
Hi, Kandok.
Well, let's say the night you put 6 bullets in him. How about that night? Did he invite you over that night?
They've broken up time and time again and gotten back together.
It's been a minute. Oh my god, it's been a minute.
I think that she believed it was over for good, and she wasn't gonna have that.
The fireworks continue at the bail hearing.
Yeah, work. I know, baby.
Of how Ryan's gun ended up in her hands.
You told 911 that you had to grab the gun out of Mr. Poston's hand. Is that correct?
I did say that.
But you told the police something different, didn't you?
When I say I got none, the gun was this big. I picked it up off the table. I did have to release my suit. I did. I remember it now. I can see it in my eyes.
This is a 6-hour P238 380 caliber semi-automatic handgun.
I will ask later.
The shooting of Ryan Poston.
It's really sad,
She
you know.
released the safety, pointed the gun at Ryan Poston, and shot
I
him
haven't
right side.
received any payment yet.
Chief Birkenhauer believes Shayna's admission that she released the safety on the gun is evidence of premeditation.
I believe as soon as she released the safety, she made the decision that she was going to kill him. It is a sign, in my opinion, that she had time to think about it.
Show me how she released the safety.
The safety, which right there, you can't pull the trigger. In order to make this gun operate, you have to release the safety. Now the gun's ready to go, and then you just pull the trigger. It is an extra step.
Yeah, I'm so sad.
The gun itself also
It's end of the month. It's
critical
you know,
a trace of
my
Ryan's
billings
blood.
is already
And
here.
what did that tell you?
One or more of the shots were so close to the body when the trigger was pulled, the blood came out and it landed on the gun.
Meaning, Chief Birkenhauer believes that Shayna moved closer to Ryan for the final kill shots.
There was never a time after the first shot that he was on his feet.
But Shayna now insists it was Ryan who was moving towards her, despite what she told police after Ryan's death.
He was still moving. He was still coming toward me.
First two shots we thought were firecrackers, and then there was four more, and then we knew it was gunshot.
Ryan's downstairs neighbors, Vernon and Doris West, heard gunshots that night, but no fight.
And what was the sequence of the shots?
Bang, 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 bang.
Did either of you hear any arguing in that condo of both of you? Did you hear any
Never.
shouting?
Never, never.
Never did. Never did.
No.
If there had been a fight going on up there, a physical struggle between the two of them, Shayna being thrown across the floor, would you have heard it?
Yes.
I believe I would.
Yes.
Yeah, the
The prosecutor insists that even if Shayna initially thought Ryan was a danger to her, she didn't need to keep shooting him.
She had the door behind her with no obstructions. Why didn't she just go?
The defense maintains that Kentucky's so-called stand your ground law says a person does not have a duty to retreat prior to the use of deadly physical force. But the prosecutor believes Shayna's decision to keep shooting proves a murderous intent.
She knew that Ryan Poston had somewhere else that he had to be and someone else that he was meeting. And she wasn't going to let that happen.
In his questioning of Shayna, defense attorney David Mejia turns the table on the prosecution, driving home Shayna's contention that she had to use deadly force to save herself.
Now, what did you believe would happen if he got out after having been shot twice?
He would shoot me. He would hurt me.
As you well know, Shayna has been portrayed as strangely obsessive, a liar, a murderer.
I will let Blue Gold to pay my bills then.
She's not a murderer.
The word evil has been used to describe her, doesn't
She's
it?
far from it. Shayna has a heart of gold. She's like her mommy, a loving spirit. That's what I want the world to know.
In the end, Judge Fred Stein sets bail at $1.5 million, too much for Shayna's parents to afford. Now, as the case heads to trial, how will the defense team overcome the one witness who could destroy any claims of self-defense? That witness, the twirling, singing, loquacious Shayna Hughes.
Blue Gold, are you the one to pay?
48
I'll be
hours.
so thankful to you.
Walk to the front door, breathe it in. Sun on the floor, where do I begin? Fresh coat on the walls, clean and bright.
Blue Gold, are you the one to pay?
Mission of 48 hours continues.
The psalmist will affirm the statement she about to make. Be the truth, the whole truth.
I don't know why, where in her life something steered her so wrong to make her become so obsessive.
Ryan Poston was trying to end a relationship with Shayna. She
Where do I begin?
Shayna and Ryan.
Fresh coat on the walls, clean and bright.
well, you've seen pictures of
Kitchens
them.
that stay, and it feels right. You look around and I know that little smile starts to glow. Picture your shoes by the light. Tell me, can you see it like that? This could be home. This could be home. You feel it in your bones. This could be home. You know it when it hits. A place that just fits. This could be home. This could be home.
He would not respond, except to say, if you do not stop turning off my phone, and in fact,
Backyard space for your Saturday
she shut up
plans.
unannounced all the time. Ryan
Room
said
for a
that
table and a
Shayna
couple of
was straight
friends.
crazy.
Closet space, bath towel, light in the hall. Every small detail says it all. You leaning close and you grin, already moving yourself in. I can see the future start right there in your eyes and heart. This could be home. This could be home. You feel it in your bones. This could be home. This could be home. Know it when it hits. A place that just fits. This could be home. This could be home. Maybe it's the porch. Maybe it's the view. Maybe it's the way it's waiting for you. Open every room. Let your dream land. I'm just saying, baby, take my hand. This could be home. This could be home. You feel it in your bones. This could be home. You know when it hits, a place that just fits. This could be home. This could be home.
Me.